Immediate action required. Double payments hitting accounts before Christmas, but you must budget for zero in January. If you receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits, the federal payment schedule for December 2025 is undergoing a massive, critical shift that demands your attention right now. Reports of an $1,800 payment or more arriving before Christmas are true for many, but this is a financial trap for the unprepared. This is not a stimulus check, a bonus, or extra money. It is your January 2026 payment arriving early, and if you spend it like holiday bonus cash, you will face an incomeless, financially devastating January. This message breaks down exactly who gets paid twice, when the money arrives, and the mandatory steps you must take to protect your finances. The financial change you are seeing is not a new government program. It is a direct consequence of the 2026 calendar. Understanding this mechanism is the first step in protecting your income. 1. The core. Reason for the double payment. The calendar. Trap. Federal benefit payments are governed by one strict rule. The U.S. Treasury Department cannot issue payments on a weekend or a federal holiday. When a scheduled payment date falls on one of those non-business days, the Treasury automatically moves the deposit forward to the last business day before the original date. In this payment cycle, the key disruptor is New Year's Day. January 1st, 2026 is a federal holiday. Any benefit normally due on January 1st must be moved up to December 31st, 2025. For those affected, this results in receiving their December check and their January check in the same calendar month, creating the highly discussed double payment. 2. Who is guaranteed to get two payments in December? The most affected groups are those whose payments are fixed to the first of the month. You are guaranteed to see two deposits in December if you are in one of these categories. A. Supplemental Security Income, SSI recipients. If you receive SSI, you will see two full payments in December. Your December 2025 payment, this is your regular benefit and will arrive on December 1st, 2025. Your January 2026 payment, arriving early. Because January 1st is a holiday, your January benefit must be moved up. It will arrive on December 31st, 2025. Critical warning for SSI. If you receive the maximum SSI payment, this double deposit will total nearly $1,900, your 2025 max rate plus the new 2026 COLA rate. You will receive no SSI payment in January 2026. Your next benefit will not arrive until your February payment date, which itself may be moved slightly early due to weekends. B. VA compensation pension recipients. If you are a disabled veteran receiving VA compensation or pension, your payments are also typically set for the first of the month. Your December 2025 payment. This is your regular benefit and will arrive on December 1st, 2025. Your January 2026 payment, arriving early. Because January 1st is a holiday, your January benefit must be moved up. It will arrive on December 31st, 2025. Critical warning for VA. For veterans receiving $1,800 or more per month, this means a massive double deposit of $3,600 plus before the new year. Just like SSI, you will receive no VA payment on January 1st, 2026. Your next check will not arrive until late January or early February. 3. Social Security and SSDI schedule. The birthday rule for Social Security retirement, survivor, and SSDI benefits, the schedule is tied to your birth date. Born 1st through 10th, paid on the second Wednesday of the month, December 10th, 2025. Born 11th through 20th, paid on the third Wednesday of the month, December 17th, 2025. Born 21st through 31st, paid on the fourth Wednesday of the month, December 24th, 2025. The triple payment group, a small group of beneficiaries who receive both SSI and a Social Security SSDI payment, may see three deposits in December. SSI December, SSDI December, and SSI January early. Urgent action for SSDI/SS. Most of these Wednesday payments will not shift for December 2025. However, you must log into your My Social Security account. Depending on how weekends fall, your January payment might be moved up to late December, resulting in a double payment for your group as well. Do not assume. Check your exact calendar. 4. The COLA adjustment is part of the early check. The 2026 Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, which will increase your monthly benefit rate, is effective with the January payment. Because the January SSI and VA payments are being issued early on December 31st, that particular deposit will be at the new, higher 2026 rate. Your first payment in December, December 1st, will be at the old 2025 rate. This increases the total amount you see, making the budgeting task even more critical. This is the most critical information. If you do not execute this strategy, the excitement of a double payment in December will lead to severe financial hardship in January. The second payment is not a windfall, it is a forced advance of your income. Spending it now guarantees zero income for January. 1. Do not treat the double payment as bonus income. You must mentally relabel the deposit arriving on December 31st as January funds the moment it hits your account. Simple truth. If your January SSI or VA payment arrives on December 31st, you have already been paid for January. There will be no scheduled benefit payment between January 1st and your next official payment date, likely in late January or early February. This means your December money has to cover 2 full months of living expenses. 2. Implement a mandatory 2-month budget. You need to shift your financial focus from a 1-month plan to a 2-month plan immediately. This is the single most important tool to avoid a January financial crisis. Step 1. Calculate total 2-month expenses. Sit down right now and add up all of your non-negotiable bills: rent, utilities, medications, insurance, food budget for December and January combined. Do not skip this step. Step 2. Divide and allocate. Take the total amount of your 2 checks in December 1st payment plus December 31st payment, and mentally divide it into 2 equal parts. Part A, for December expenses, bills due December 1st to 31st. Part B, for January expenses, bills due January 1st to 31st. For example, if your 2 SSI payments total $1,900, you have $950 to cover your December needs and $950 that must be securely saved for January's bills. 3. Secure the January funds, the lockbox method. The best defense against overspending is isolation. You must physically or digitally separate your January funds as soon as the check arrives on December 31st. Bank account separation. This is highly recommended. Immediately transfer the January portion into a separate savings account or even a secondary checking account. Label this account January rent money to remind yourself it is strictly off limits. Physical envelope, cash drawer. If you use cash or prepaid cards, withdraw the January portion and place it securely in a dedicated sealed envelope or safe spot. Do not break that seal or touch that money until January 1st. 4. Holiday spending discipline. A matter of survival. The holidays are expensive, and the desire to spend on gifts is strong. However, your financial survival in January must take absolute priority over temporary holiday joy in December. Set a hard holiday budget. Allocate a small, fixed percentage of your December-only funds for gifts and holiday spending. Do not touch the money you have designated for January. Prioritize needs over wants. Your family would much rather see you financially secure in the new year than receive an extra gift you truly couldn't afford. Be smart, set your holiday budget, and stick to it without fail. 5. Avoid scams at all costs. You must remain vigilant. Scammers thrive on benefit news. Be on high alert for calls, texts, or emails claiming you need to verify or pay a fee to receive your early payment. The SSA and VA will never call you asking for your social security number, bank account details, or payment information. Your early payment is automatic. You do not need to do anything to receive it. If contacted, hang up immediately, do not click links, and do not provide any details. Protect your money and your identity. You have worked hard for these benefits. You must manage them wisely to avoid starting the new year broke and stressed. Your next critical step. Your financial security for January depends on confirming your exact early payment date. I need to confirm the exact payment dates for Social Security and VA SSI recipients for December 2025/January 2026, as the exact 2026 calendar will determine if the payment falls on a holiday or weekend. Would you like me to use my search tools to find the official, confirmed federal payment calendar for Social Security, SSI, and VA for the end of 2025 and beginning of 2026? Thank you for your patience. I have executed an urgent search to confirm the official payment dates for late 2025 and early 2026. The information confirms the calendar shift and the crucial need for your immediate budgeting action. Here is the confirmed, sheet-free breakdown of exactly when the double payments are arriving and what it means for your January survival. Confirmed, the double payment dates. The core reason for the double payment is confirmed. January 1st, 2026 is a federal holiday, New Year's Day, and falls on a Thursday. This forces the payment due on the first of the month to be moved forward to the last business day of the preceding month. 1. SSI and VA recipients, guaranteed double payment. If you receive Supplemental Security Income, SSI, or Veterans Affairs, VA compensation pension, you are guaranteed to receive two payments in December 2025. Payment 1, December benefit, arrives on Monday, December 1st, 2025. This is your regular payment at the old 2025 rate. Payment 2, January 2026, benefit, arrives on Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. This is your required early payment and will include the new 2026 COLA rate. The January crisis is real. Because your January 2026 benefit has already been paid on December 31st, you will receive no SSI or VA payment on January 1st, 2026. Your next payment will be the February benefit, which is scheduled for late January or early February. 2. Social Security and SSDI recipients, the birthday rule. The retirement and disability benefits paid based on your birthday will follow the standard calendar with no double payment in December 2025 unless you also receive SSI, born 1st to 10th, paid on the second Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. Born 11th to 20th, paid on the third Wednesday, December 17th, 2025. Born 21st to 31st, paid on the fourth Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. Exception: the triple payment group. The only Social Security SSDI beneficiaries who will see more than one payment in December are those who receive both SSI and Social Security SSDI. Their Social Security is always paid on the third of the month, which is Wednesday, December 3rd. Also receive the SSI payment on December 1st and December 31st. This group will receive 3 deposits in December 2025. The need for budgeting is paramount. Mandatory budget survival plan. Do not let the excitement of a double deposit turn into a catastrophe in the new year. You must follow this plan to secure your finances. 1. The core principle. January. Money is not bonus money. You must psychologically treat the payment arriving on December 31st as the money you need to pay your rent, utilities, and buy food for the entire month of January 2026. It is your lifeline for the new year. 2. Execute the 2-month budget. Today, You need to establish a 2-month financial lockbox that covers December 2025 and January 2026. Tally your total needs. Calculate every single non negotiable expense rent, utilities, insurance, medication, and food for 60 days, December and January combined. Divide the deposits. Take the total amount of your 2 checks in December, or 3 checks, if applicable, and divide that entire sum into 2 equal halves. Half A, allocated for all your December bills. Half B, designated non negotiable funds for all your January bills. 3. Lockbox it. Secure the January funds immediately. This is the most crucial action. You cannot afford to leave the January money in your general spending account. Digital separation. As soon as the second payment hits your account on December 31st, immediately transfer the entire January portion into a separate savings account. Label the account clearly, January rent or 2026 expenses, to make it psychologically impossible to touch. Physical separation. If you manage funds in cash, withdraw the designated January money and secure it in a locked drawer, safe, or clearly labeled envelope. Do not touch it until January 1st, 2026. 4. The COLA increase is not a spendable raise. Your December 31st check will be slightly larger because it reflects the 2026 COLA rate. While this is a welcome increase, it is not a license to overspend. Your first payment at the higher rate is simply covering the increased cost of living for January. Budget the new, higher amount exactly as you would the old amount. The entire January portion still must be set aside. 5. Be viciously smart about holiday spending. The holiday pressure is real, but a temporary splurge in December is not worth a 2-month struggle. Set a hard cap. Determine the absolute maximum you can spend on gifts, travel, and food from your December funds only. Prioritize survival. Your financial security and peace of mind entering 2026 are more important than any last-minute shopping. Your family will understand and appreciate your prudence. Protect your income. Avoid scams. With these dates confirmed, scammers will intensify their efforts. Remember the absolute rules. The government, SSA or VA, will never call you, email you, or text you asking for your bank account number, social security number, or demanding a fee to receive your benefit. Your early payment is automatic. You do not need to do anything to ensure it arrives. If someone contacts you asking for personal information related to your benefits, hang up immediately. You have the confirmed dates and the action plan. Now is the time to execute your budget with an urgent focus.